Hi, my mathematician friends. So today we're going to start talking about shapes. So we've talked a little bit about shapes, and today we're going to talk a little bit more. And we're going to continue talking about shapes because there's really a lot to learn about different types of shapes and what they look like and do they have some points on them? Do they have some flat sides? There's so many different things to talk about. So first, this is just a little introduction, but we're going to talk about it a bunch more. So, our first shape over here, just as something we're going to look for today around our homes, we're going to look for some of these 3D shapes. So I want to tell you what they are. If you don't remember, that's okay because we're going to keep talking about them. So the first one over here is called a cylinder. Now, when I say cylinder, I always think that it looks kind of like a can of soda or a can of seltzer. So I pretend like I'm drinking it. So I go cylinder. Next one is a cone. A cone to me looks like a cone on an ice cream cone. So I pretend like I'm eating the ice cream. So I say cone. Then I have a sphere. A sphere is like a ball. So I pretend when I say sphere, like I'm throwing the ball. So I say sphere. The next one is a cube. A cube is like a dice, so I pretend like I'm making a cube with my hands. So those are the 3D shapes we talk about this year. There are some other ones too. There's rectangular prisms, which there are a ton of rectangular prisms around. So what you're going to do today is you're going to look for some 3D shapes, and you could take a picture after you find some 3D shapes today. And that's what I did. So check out the 3D shapes or the solid figures that I have in my house. So these are some of the solid figures or 3D shapes. We can call them 3D or solid figures. Means the same thing. So I have this can over here. That would be a cylinder. I have this cube over here. It's a little container. I have this, which is kind of like a sphere. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty close. This candle is also a cylinder, and this last shape is a cone. So these were the solid figures that I found around my house today. So you don't necessarily need to know exactly what the names are if you have trouble remembering that, just as long as you realize what solid figures look like. That's our goal. So next, after you hunt for some solid figures, maybe you take a picture of them. You can send it to your teacher if you'd like. The next thing you're going to do is you have two choices. So you can play this game. There are directions at the bottom. So what you do is you start by this little boat over here and you roll a die, and then you move however many spaces. If you land on a sphere or a cylinder, you get to move up one space. If you do not land on a sphere or a cylinder, like a cube or a cone, you have to, I believe, stay right where you are. Okay, so you don't move, stay right where you are. And whoever gets to the end, the treasure, is the winner. So that's how you play this game. This game, it would be great if you had like an older buddy to play with. Now, the next option that you could do, so either the game or you could play ABC, some of the math games on ABC. This picture is linked to a math game on ABC. I think it's a shape game. So you can even play both if you really want to. If you really like the game and you want to play ABC, you could do both too. So to recap, we're going to look for some solid figures in our home. Take a picture if you find some. Then we are going to play this shape game and or play ABC, a shape game. All right. I hope you have fun. Bye.